kind. So wonderful of you to give me some time this morning. I always love chatting with you. First of all, how are you handling everything? It's been over 2 months in isolation. How are you keeping yourself amused?
Well, I did spend 5 weeks in total solitary living. My family was away. I had come back from LA after having been on set, after having been with 2,000 people at a charity event for
Yeah.
3 days and 2 airplane flights. I thought I was prime candidate for the virus. That was March 15th. So I spent 5 weeks. Then I started. Then I came and I saw my family, and it's been. This is awful. This is hell. It's a Stephen King novel come
Yeah.
true. It's a Black Mirror episode. However, you got to look at some of the beauty marks that came with this pimple.
Hmm.
When I have dinner with my family, because my girls, my teenagers, are not going out with their friends, but they're staying home.
Yeah.
I get to be with them.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. Going online and doing these video workouts are fantastic. I usually go to the gym.
Yeah.
Shockingly, I did go for years. I don't look it, but I did. And this is better.
Yeah. I
These
agree.
videos,
Yeah.
I'm healthier now because of it. Probably eating better. Read a few books. Caught up on all of the Netflix and Amazon stuff that I should.
Yeah.
Uh, there are a couple of good things. You know what else? This.
Yeah.
I get to talk to people rather than text or email.
Yeah.
I've literally done interviews where they want me to email my answers. I'm not sitting. I did that in high school.
Yeah. I
I did
agree.
that in college and wrote essays.
Yeah.
I'm not giving answers with my thumbs. This is fantastic.
I completely agree with you. I love this Zoom opportunity. So,
Mhm.
well, like I say, thank you for your time. And we're here to talk about the social ones. And there's so much to talk to you about because you are just brilliant in everything you do. And although you have a small role in this, it is very impactful. You play the architect. And the one thing I have to ask you right off the bat is, what was your initial reaction to this script? Because there's two sides to this whole social media thing. And this script just bang on gets it.
Well, you say the script bang on gets it. That was the problem. I did not totally get it because I am no good with social media.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, if you must know, the acting that I do in this movie is so much better than you could possibly think because I didn't understand what I was saying.
Okay.
And I have to pretend that I do.
Right.
So I'm saying words that were total BS to me, which is what acting is.
Yeah, well, hello, yeah.
But you should know what you're talking about. I did some, what's the word? I do research? Yes. Did I ask the authors about what am I saying here? Yes.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I had no idea what I was talking about there, and nor with a lot of the people in the rest of the movie. However, I do understand its irony, and the movie is a comedy, parody, and I understand it, but I don't think I get it as much as those who are educated in social media.
Right.
Something I am a caveman. I might as well be drawing pictures on a cave, on a wall.
You have a couple of social media accounts, like and you just have to have it. You have to, I guess,
Nowadays
for your business.
I do. But I the nickname for my children who are in their teens, their nickname is tech support, because when I have a problem, I scream. Max, get over here! I don't know what I'm doing. Sky, Sam, I need help.
Yeah.
How do I get online? What am I doing? So they help me.
Yeah, well, which is totally fine. Listen, I just got off the phone with my 83-year-old mother, God bless her, and she is trying to learn how to use Zoom. And because we can't be together, it's been a little difficult, but hopefully, So yes, I get it.
But remember when they couldn't use Netflix or Amazon to watch movies? Yeah. They can now.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah, they learn. They have to learn.
Yeah,
and they did.
Yeah, you have to learn how to
Although
adapt.
I have 3 remote controls, and I have 3 remote controls for my TV, and I don't know which one to use it sometimes.
Yeah, you
So I
have
just
to get them
try
all in
of them.
one, Richard. Yeah, you have to get them
I
all
know.
into that universal remote. It is what it
Tell me
is.
about it.
I know. Listen, you have given us, so I could sit here for 3 hours to talk about all of my favorite Richard Kind performances. I covered A Serious Man at the Toronto International Film Festival, one of
Oh,
my absolutely favorite Coen brothers films. Oh my God. I mean,
yeah.
seriously, do you pinch yourself sometimes with the people you get to work with?
Always. I ride the coattails of geniuses.
Oh,
And I am,
please.
I got John Mulaney
Yes.
doing a documentary now. I've got the Coen brothers. I've got Pete Docter when it comes to Inside Out.
Yep.
I was lucky enough to work with Arthur Penn, from Bonnie and Clyde. But I
Yes.
got to work with him on stage. So I had a month of being with him in a room for 6 to 8 hours a day. That was I worked with him twice.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Arthur Penn,
Right?
the
Yeah.
geniuses I got to work with?
Yeah.
Joanne Woodward, fantastic.
Oh my God, Richard. And even just more recently with the stuff that you're doing, even just voiceover with Big Mouth, and you reach such a different, diverse crowd of people, from the young teens to the old schleppers like me. It's like, honestly, you don't age. You're hilarious. I don't know how you keep it up. And then I just loved recently watching you on the Goldbergs, where you were, with your buddy Jeff Garlin, who got you on Curb Your Enthusiasm and all kind of,
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And I have to ask you, working with somebody like Larry David, when you really don't have a script and it's like, Richard, go. I mean, how difficult is that, or is it just so freeing?
It's both. If you're lucky enough, because I was trained at Second City,
Yes.
I know the art. I know the art form, so I know the genre of what we're trying to do. It is freeing. Is it freeing? No, because when I get on set, I really want to please him.
Sure.
So whenever a take was finished, I would look to him and I go, "Is that what you want?" But it's a blast to do. You are without script. You pray that you're funny.
Yeah.
I actually, in this last season, I didn't think I was that funny when we were doing it. But when I saw the show, I go, well, editing really saved me. So I was okay. But to be honest, you're always saved by the scenario that he has written.
Yeah.
And that's always, especially this last season, which was so intricate and brilliantly braided.
Yes,
so
it was.
that everything fell into place. If you're doing that, like I said, I ride the coattails of geniuses.
Yeah.
It didn't matter what I said. As long as I showed up to set that day, I was going to be part of something that was special.
How on earth do you choose what you do? Is there something specific?
No, I get offered. They say, "Would you like to do this?" And I say, "Yes."
Why not?
You see, if you really look closely, you'll see a lot of things that are not so special. Being a genius, it's only a select few. And sometimes you roll the dice and hope that what they've produced is genius.
Yeah.
But, before Blood Simple, you didn't know the Coen brothers, and the Coen brothers did Blood Simple, and then therefore you were part of some people who were geniuses.
Correct.
Not that I was in Blood Simple, but believe me, I've heard stories about Emmett, who was a friend of mine and I've worked with, and he's a pain in the neck. And he had every reason to be a pain in the neck with the Coen brothers because they were kids.
Yeah.
But he was genius, and he turned out to give a genius performance in a genius movie.
Yeah, it's amazing. It truly
You got lucky.
is. Yeah. Last question. A lot of people in this pandemic time are old TV shows, things that they're all reuniting on Zoom and doing readings and all this kind. I would like to see a Spin City reunion. What do you think? You think that might happen?
I do it on Zoom or on FaceTime or with a phone call with all of my friends, including Michael. Will it happen?
Yeah.
Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
Everything's so up in the air. I'd love it if it did. Yeah, I'd love it.
Yeah, well,
I'd love it.
we would
Yeah.
love to see that. But like I say, thank you for everything that you do, Richard Kind. My God.
You're very nice. I should tape you. I should tape you and show you to my kids.
Well, you know
But-
what? I will. This is going to be posted as soon as we finish talking, and I will tag you in social media, and you will see it, and your kids can see what an honor. What that they should know that you are an amazing father, but an amazing, amazing guy. Such a talent and such a funny person, and
You're
I
very
thank you personally for all the laughs you've given us over the years.
Thank
Keep up the
you.
great
You're
work. I appreciate you. Okay.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one,
Bye-bye.
Richard. Take care.
You too.
Bye.